Ooh, chicka. So my birthday is coming up, and I don't know how I really feel about that. But I think that's like I've noticed it's a thing with most men where our birthdays aren't always oh, it's good times. I think it's sometimes a time to be like, oh man, am I really doing what I thought I would be doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I going the right direction? Yeah, I think for a lot of men, birthdays are a time of like reflection. Not always ending in the best of thoughts. But anyway, I think I wanted to focus on the things I've learned as I've gotten older. I'm an old man now. I am an old man. But yeah, first thing I've learned as I get older is how can I be better without making what better means my entire definition of myself or defining myself by that. What I mean is, I think for a lot of men, we strive to do, we strive to be, we strive to have. But it can get to a point where we're only defined by those things. And not just by other people, because yeah, obviously other people can sometimes look at you as so-and-so with the Benz, so-and-so with the, so-and-so the lawyer. And that's all they'll have of you. Like, what you have done, what you have accomplished is all, and what you have is all some people will define you by or just know you for. And so sometimes we kind of fall into the same pit of defining ourselves by those things too, which I think is it's kind of terrible and it's bad. But I think it can also get us to a place where we think we're nothing, we think we're worthless unless we have something. A lot of men feel useless when they feel like, oh, I can't buy my girl the things that I want to buy. Oh, my mom needs this and this and this, and I can't provide it. Oh, my sister needs this, I can't provide it. My brother needs this, I can't provide it. My kids want this, and I feel like I cannot fully give that to them. And so when you define yourself by the things you want to be, when you haven't gotten to those things yet, you feel like you are useless or you're worthless without those things. Until I get enough money, then I will. Then I will. Until I get to this, then I will. And it's like, you've just made your goals your entire personality. You've made your goals your entire being. So much so that without those things, you feel worthless. And that's a problem. So yeah, do better. Let us look at our lives as who we are, at our personality, at our character. Let us build more than just our bank accounts. Let us build more than just our reputation. Let us build more than just vibes, big man on the streets, chief. Let us build more than that. Another thing I've learned as I get older is I am not going to be good enough for everyone. And I think that's a hard one to, I think so many of us want to be liked. Social media, bro. So many people are on TikTok, are on Instagram, are on all these things. So many people post a million, like you keep posting memes on your status because you want to be known as the person who has the best memes. You want to be liked. And we chase acceptance so much that not having it for some is devastating. One of my favorite lines says, if you live for people's acceptance, you die by their rejection. And I think for so many people, we want to be known, we want to be seen, we want to be liked, we want people to talk about us in a good way. Actually, some people just want to be talked about. It doesn't matter whether it's good, whether it's bad. Bad PR is PR. Either way. and people will do anything, controversial, non-controversial, do this, do that, do this, do that, all because you want to be seen, you want to be talked to, you want eyes on you. And I think it's good to understand that not everyone will like you. You're not everybody's cup of tea, my friend. And it's okay. As I've gotten older, I've learned that I cannot do everything on my own. And I think when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, it was, you moved with the squad, you moved with the team, but you also believe that myself, I can do it. I can dance. But as I get older, I start to realize there's so much strength in community. There's so much strength in having people who can walk with you, having people who are ahead of you, who've gone through things before you, having people who are going through things with you right now, and also having people who are behind you, because that also helps keep you in check, right? And it also helps give you new perspective on things you've already been through. Now you can sit down and you can learn from something you've already been through. Like someone asked me if you're ever gonna date again, what's some of the things that you're looking for? And in my head, one of the things majorly is, I need someone who knows what being held accountable looks like. Someone who's been through accountability, someone who has people who can sit them down and be like, hey man, you're doing something stupid. Someone who doesn't just think for themselves, someone who has a good circle around them, a good circle of friends, a good circle of leaders, people who are ahead of them. But also I think in general, not just for dating, but in general, even for yourself, I think it's good to have people who have different thoughts. If all your friends think exactly like you do, I start to question you. If your entire circle is people who think like you, for me what that tells me is I don't know how well you might do with different schools of thought. So as you get older, learn to be around people. As I get older, another thing I'm learning is, it's funny, but the more I know, the more I know I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm like, oh man, I have no idea what that is. I think when I was younger, in my early 20s, in my 20s in general, as a teenager, we're building an identity, because a lot of us in the earlier years have been under parents, and so now we get to college and we get to start working, and so we're now starting to build our own frame of thought and our own identity, our own version of what the world looks like. And as you do that, a lot of us, again, we get attached to the idea of what things are, and so we identify with the ideas that we have. So much so that we form a shell of what we are, right? And so I think as you get older, you meet more people, you travel, you get into different spaces, you get into different offices, you get into different circles, and you start to realize, oh, there's more to life than what I know. I remember having a conversation with someone who's 21, and they say to me, yeah, this is what I think, this is what I know, this is what I do, this is what I think, but I know probably when I get to 30 it would be different, because I think for a lot of people things change at 30. And it's like, yeah, if you're past 30 and you still think the same way you thought in your 20s, hey. But yeah, no, for a lot of things, it's understanding that you don't know everything, understanding that you can always learn something from someone, even people who are like in their like teenagers. You can learn something from a teenager, you can learn something from everyone. And I think if you're one of those people who feel like, oh man, you know, I'm older, I can't be chilling with these kids. I mean, I'm not saying that you need to make your entire council of people who pour into you teenagers, no. But what I'm saying is, at one point or the other, you can learn from everybody. Everybody she can teach you. Yeah. Something else I'm learning as I get older is I need to stop burning myself to keep other people warm. I need to stop, and I've been saying this for years, and it's something I've gotten better at as time has gone. But then I also started to realize, oh, there have been other ways I've been trying to do it. It's like, I see you, don't do that again. But it's like, I need to set certain boundaries for myself. I need to set certain things and say, no, that's their problem. And I think a lot of us find it difficult when we start making money and we start getting into all these spaces and we realize, oh, now so-and-so from the village, who I've never met before, by the way, is now showing up saying they need school fees, so I need to pay. Now so-and-so is, and like, no. You have things you need to do. Put those things in order. Yeah, but then, that cousin who I don't even really talk to that much is saying that. What things do you need to put in order? I remember when we were younger, we would laugh when we had certain family members, aunties, uncles, who have money, and we all know they have money, but they'll be like, no, don't get such and such. I'm like, what? But we know you have the money. Why are you saying we can't do it? But as I get older, I'm like, oh no, they probably had a plan. They probably had a budget. It's not like, oh, if you break the budget, then we're going to be broke. No, but it's also, we have a budget. If our budget was that we'll spend 50K on food, just because so-and-so has showed up and they want this thing that'll raise our budget to 80K, then we should do it simply because we have it. No, principle. Stand on your principles. Do you have a principle? Stand on it. Do you have principles for yourself? Do you have boundaries for yourself? Do you say, okay, I will not do this unless I do this? Oh, once I get done with this, then I can help so-and-so. Once I get done with this, then I can stretch myself to do that. Do you have boundaries for yourself? I'm learning how to do that more and more, and it's interesting. And I think the last thing I've learned as I get older is I have no control. And I think the world we live in every day tries to teach you that you are in control. every single day tries to give you control over this, control over this, control over this, control over this. Oh, with this app, you can control this and this and this. Okay. With this app, you can do this and this and this. Okay. Like, the world is trying to make everything, or to put everything at your fingertips. And the problem is we start to think that that is everything. And it's not everything. As I get older, I realize I have no control over anything. The only thing I have control over is how I react to things. I might want things to go this way. They can flip around and go that way. I want this project that I'm working on to go in the best way possible. Something can happen, it might fall apart. And I realize this is also one of the reasons why a lot of people have issues with God. One of the reasons why a lot of people have beef with Jesus, have beef with Jehovah, with God, is we have plans and we expect God to do things the way we want him to do. A lot of people want control so much. Even the churches they go to are churches that will tell you, you do this, this, and this, and then God will come in and bless you. Or if you pray this many times, if you fast this many times, if you wake up and pray at midnight every day, God is gonna answer your prayer. And this is like, what if I don't wanna? Because God can choose not to. God does not need to go by what you say. God does not need to honor your prayer that you prayed at midnight. Oh, he's been praying at midnight every day. God damn it. Oh, he's been praying at midnight every day. Me, damn it. I need to make this work. No. No. God can decide, I don't care. This is not what's good for you. That is what's good for you. Oh, I need to get out of this. This needs to go. God is like, but I'm the one who put it there. What do you? I put it there because I want you to learn something from it. I want to be a really good driver everywhere. Oh, you want to be a really good driver in every situation? Alright, cool. Let me put you in every situation. God, why is there mud on the road? I want a good road. No, you said you want to be a good driver. I'm giving you all the scenarios that you need to get good at driving in for you to be a really good driver. You want to be the best driver? Alright, cool. Go drive in the desert. Go drive on a rainy day. Go drive in the middle of the storm. Go drive on mud. Go drive on this. Go drive on a cliff. Go drive all of these places. You will be a really great driver. No, but God, I just want tarmac. Just give me the tarmac road. No, then you're not a good driver. You're just driving. And you have no control over that. And so for me, it's like, I have no control. I have no control over anything. And God has all the control. And I need to learn that. I might want things to be done differently. But if God decides, nah, this way instead, okay. And the lesson from all of that is, let me not be anxious, but let me learn to give everything to God. I need to be more grateful. I need to learn that I'm not the best at everything. I need to learn that I don't have everything in my control, but I'm grateful that things have gone as well as they have been. No matter what I might think, no matter how well I might, I think this is what good life is. So, man, but like, I've been taken care of, I've been fed. I've had a place to sleep. I have a phone. You have a phone that you're watching this on. Be grateful. Philippians 4:6-7 talks about, do not be anxious. In everything with prayer, supplication, with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known to God. And that's a lesson I'm taking. As I get older, as my birthday clocks in, let me learn to take everything to God. Let me learn to not try and be the man and make things work on my own because I can't do it. Yeah. But take everything to God. Let me learn to be grateful for everything that has already happened. That is happening and that is going to happen. And be grateful. So yeah, what are you learning as you get older? Are you getting better? Protect your life, man. Protect your life. I'm out. I'm out.